Ready? Here we go. Hey, hey, hey.
Hello. I started the video. So if you're watching us on the video, you just saw like a little bit of awkwardness for a moment.
What were you doing?
There.
Like adjusting your sports bra?
No, I was waiting for you to press go, like whatever you press on this side. I don't know. I'm not tech savvy. Whatever. Hi, guys.
Hello. Welcome to another very mismatched. So we had Campbell's graduation party. So this has been like, I don't feel like we have been planning for weeks, but like,
Yeah.
it like happened. Like it actually came and it went.
The big event has come and gone.
We had bad weather, we had wind, we had rain, like everything you don't want for a party, we had.
It was kind of funny because we said, when it was all said and done, we said it could have been worse.
It could have been worse. It could have
been worse.
It could have been so
but
much
there
worse.
were moments when I looked at my husband and I said, this is the worst case scenario. Like we were out by the food and we're under a tent and the rain is like pounding down sideways.
But the wind was blowing
sideways. Too. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is the genuinely, like, I felt so bad. I'm like, this is the worst case scenario.
It's going to kill the party.
Yes. But all in all, and when all was said and done by the end of the night, it could have been worse.
There was a moment when we had 5 picnic tables outside full of like our favorite friends, because I can tell you who 2 of them were. It was Paul and Jesse O'Reilly and their kids at one table who I never got to talk to the entire time.
That always stinks. You never get to talk to people.
The good thing is like they're okay with that. Like they know that it was like a crazy time.
Most people understand like you are not going to get like full blown one-on-one time with someone at a party of that size.
Yeah, it's hard, but we did make a point to talk to Campbell. Like this is your party. Like we want you to be able to enjoy it. But we also want you to be able to visit with all your guests. Yeah. Like everybody who came to see you.
It's like at your wedding when you have to like go like table to table to table. At one point, Campbell came up to Tom and I because we were kind of doing the food. And she came up to us and she goes, I haven't eaten and I'm starving.
She did say, I wish I could have enjoyed the food more.
Yes. She's like, I haven't. We're talking about you. And oh, they all brought them out.
They're done.
Campbell is currently, the kids are in the pool right now. And Campbell is in my kitchen making cookies, homemade chocolate chip cookies for everyone.
But this is Bill's fault because we were at the store today and Campbell's like, I really want chocolate chip cookies. And normally they make them together. And normally Bill's very good at helping Campbell make the cookies. So tomorrow when you're listening to this, we will have the Ohio Farm Bureau new interns, 4 of them, who are going to work for Ohio Farm Bureau all summer at our farm for a tour. And 2 of the staff members, Julie and Katie Shear, Julie Shaw and Katie Shear, who come. Julie comes every year, and we try to do something really fun with the interns. I love like to plan fun things and like just do fun things. And so I'm like, oh, this will be great. It's the day before Campbell's graduation. We'll just like do a lunch and we'll do a lesson.
Because in hindsight, this was a good idea.
It was a good idea. It was not a good idea on my part. Like looking back. So today, Campbell wanted to get cookie dough, pre-bought cookie dough. And Bill's like, oh my gosh, you can't do that.
The things
like
that
we
this
make it
man
together.
Chooses to fight over.
And he's like, no. We'll make it ourselves. Like, no, we don't buy cookie dough. That's too expensive. We'll make it ourselves. So we did not buy cookie dough. And I said, you are not making cookie dough in my kitchen. I have like X, Y, and Z that we have to do. We have flank steak. We have holiday mashed potatoes. We have rolls. Like we have all these things. I have to prep for apple pies. And so what is Campbell doing? She's making cookies in Danna's kitchen. Mm-hmm. And Bill is not here helping.
No. All alone.
All of Campbell's friends are out swimming in the pool, and Campbell is baking cookies.
She was not able to socialize.
She serves warm cookies to all of her friends.
But they literally, how spoiled are these kids that
They're
they just
spoiled.
ate warm chocolate chip cookies in the pool? Like, are you kidding me? And meanwhile... Stop. Thank you. That's where you draw the line. Olivia
asked for a glass of milk.
She drew the line. That I love
you should have taken it in a little mug that said like spilling the tea since 1776.
Oh, if only she could find that somewhere.
Or 1773. What?
Oh, yeah,
that'd be
steal
good.
A cup. You should put some in that.
Oh my gosh, these kids. So anyways, we are so blessed. Like, it was so wonderful. I'm so glad that we did Campbell's party. So she actually graduates on Thursday. So tomorrow, like when the podcast launches, the next day is when Campbell will actually graduate. And I'm so blessed that we did the party early because it's done.
So
It is so nice to have it done.
I was discussing a mutual friend of ours is having her sons in like 2 weeks. And we have a tentative date for Olivia's for next year because you have to if you're
You have
having
to
it
book a
catered.
caterer.
Like it's crazy.
You didn't ask me for a price quote.
Because, ma'am,
You
that
can't
means,
afford me.
Well, you can't afford me. You still owe me then for catering this past weekend. We were the hired help, but we were not hired. Hired in sales
cooked
and
the
payment.
food. You just had
She
to
did.
help me.
We just helped serve it. And
And
honestly,
actually, it was all Tom.
it was my husband. He cooked all the
Tom
burgers.
was
He
at
did
the grill,
great.
sweating,
He
flipping
did.
burgers
He
the
did.
entire night.
I helped with setup. Tom helped with cooking.
We did make
it was
some
great.
pretty mean pizzas.
No, it was great. We did. We
We're
had
a
a
good team.
I think everything went really, really smoothly.
It was nice.
To be
it was
honest with
It
you.
was a perfect night.
But I just lost my train of thought that quickly. Oh, but I was saying to our friend that is having it the same weekend that we're considering for next year. I said, "How do you feel? Like, are you ready for the party? Like, do you feel that it's too soon? You know, after
this
graduation?"
Lisa?
No,
Or
this was Becky.
Becky.
And I
Because she's
said,
making all her own food too.
yes.
Yeah.
So I was asking her opinion, and she said, so it's like the first weekend in June. And she said, no, she felt like it was like a perfect time. And I said, because I'm looking at Kristen right now, and you were not around when I was talking poorly about you, but I wasn't talking badly.
okay.
I was just kidding. I said, I'm looking at Kristen, and this has been like, while you have handled it beautifully, this was an insane week. Like, because, you know, you don't think about every night there's something for seniors or what, especially if your kid plays a spring sport, which our kids do. So you've got the playoffs, you've got the last game, you've got the banquet, you've got senior awards.
And we hosted the banquet.
Right.
Oh,
So it's like one thing after another, you know, in this crazy week before graduation. And then you added this massive party. So
it was
like,
massive. It was good.
huge. It was awesome. But like I said to my husband, I go, I don't want to be like in the midst of all the end of year senior stuff and also be having to stress about the party at the same time. And so that's why I was asking our friend who's having it at the same time. And she said, no, she feels great. Like, it's totally fine.
I feel great too. I'm glad it's done.
Well, so
Like,
that's
it's
kind
behind
of the
me.
other side of it
Yeah.
now is now you can enjoy your summer. You
Yeah,
don't
we're
have
done.
You don't have that holding over you. So there's like, you know,
There are
definitely.
pluses and minuses
That's
to
what I was just
any
going to
time
say.
you
There's
have
good
it.
and bad with both to any time.
I
so.
do feel like it was earlier than we wanted it to be, but it needed to be where it was because of our nephew's party. And we were kind of like trying to fit it in on a Sunday night, and it didn't really fit. And anything we do has to revolve around our wedding venue. So we have like weddings booked and like all these things. And so we have other complications. So I feel like it was
And
the
you
perfect
guys
time.
just in general have a very busy summer often
We do.
with
Like,
fairs
I feel
and
like
whatnot.
it is. Like we do
Like
shows.
you have a big show. You have the state fair, and then you go into county fair, and so you guys
Yeah.
have like a lot,
Kids
especially
go
the
to
second.
camp,
Yeah,
like-
so you have a busy summer in general. So like to be able to do it early,
We
I
knew
think
there
is
was no,
smart.
like it had to be in May or we were just not going to have
Right.
it. So it worked out well. And the weather was not ideal, but let me tell you, like,
Girl, you rocked it because
I
I would
feel
have
like
been
the
having a
people
heart
showed up.
attack.
I feel like we had so many people that came from so far and really supported Campbell and just were so
and
generous.
you did say
and
you were
had
like
fun.
worried that because like all week we were watching the weather and it like didn't look good
It
from
did
the
not.
get go.
Every day
And-
we analyzed.
And who knew the weather forecasters for once would be right.
But Matt Wentz is always right. I feel like Matt,
I
like
do
I
trust
feel like
Channel 3,
I really
at
do. Like
WKYC.
I always say, what does Matt Wentz say?
Yeah, no,
'Cause
it is
whatever
true.
he says,
And it is funny because
and he would not commit.
Bill
he would
and
not
I,
commit
we
to the
always
afternoon.
laugh. Like that's like our like when we're fighting. Bill and I will like talk and not fight, but like discuss the weather. And I'll be like, no, I saw it said this, and he's like, no, I saw it said this, and I'm like,
Weather.com
Matt
says this.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, Matt Wentz told me. Like,
Yeah,
he
Matt
is
Wentz
the end all
talks
be
to
all.
us.
Matt Wentz is the end all be all, and he is on it first thing
But
in the
he
morning.
would not commit to Saturday afternoon.
No.
I don't
He
blame him.
committed to Saturday morning. He
Right.
said Saturday morning was
But he
going to
would
be a
not
washout.
commit to Saturday afternoon.
And he was right. It was
He
like
right.
off and on. So, and what, you know
It was
what?
pretty accurate.
One thing that was really interesting that I said in the end is that during the party when it rained, okay, fine. But what's more important that people don't realize is that it doesn't rain during the setup because it's actually
Yeah.
harder to set it up in the rain versus dealing with the party in the rain.
Yeah, we had to make the call on
And
Friday. We had the
were-
tent set up. Like, we were prepared.
But we were fortunate, like Saturday mid-afternoon, mid-morning, mid-afternoon, while we were like setting everything up, it actually, the sun came out at one point. Like it ended up being
nice.
like an okay day. And
Did
which
we
is
have
great.
the beautiful flags like across the tables and the beautiful centerpieces?
There were some details that had to be foregone.
We did. And it was
But
fine.
that's okay.
It was all good.
It was
Everybody
a great party.
ate. Campbell did a fun Willet corn dog, even though all the food was cold by that part. I'm like, oh my gosh,
But
Campbell, can you please mention that this was like after the party that all the food was cold?
It was.
But
it
like
was an
the
excellent
chafing dish
party.
just kept blowing out.
The wind
because
kept blowing the chafing dish light, and then we couldn't get the lighters to light. Like that. That was like a huge part of my evening, was attempting to use lighters on chafing dishes. But overall, it was an excellent party. You guys threw a beautiful party.
Mr. Branch, Frosting and Fire. Mr. Branch, you need to send me the invoice, please. Mr. Branch is the most amazing. He is the kid's band teacher, so he doesn't like to mix like business with pleasure, but he has an amazing cake business.
He did do a beautiful job.
Yes. So we'll have to make sure that Mr. Branch listens. But his cake, okay. So Mr. Branch and I are very similar on some levels. And his wife, Sarah, is a saint. We love his children. And so I told Mr. Branch that I wanted 250 mini cupcakes. So they're like 2-bite cupcakes. But then I told him I wanted this cake. And I sent him pictures of what I wanted. He's like, hello. Like, I'm a band teacher. He's like, I don't remember how he said it, but he was like, basically, I'm not like an intricate decorator.
It was pretty intricate.
I'm not going to do that for you. He shows up with the cake and he's like, now you wanted 250 because it's the 250th birthday of America, right? And I'm like, oh, that would have been good. But no, I wanted 250 cupcakes because I feel like that's what we'd go through.
Right.
And oh, by the way, the cake was amazing. When you cut into it, it was red, white, and blue. It was awesome. And not only did it look cool, it tasted cool. Like, I wanted to give it a good cut so I could take a picture, but the kid line up behind the cake, it was so long that I had to cut the cake to deliver the cake to the people. So we couldn't get a good picture. But Mr. Branch is amazing. And Frosting and Fire, if you need cupcakes, everything is made from scratch. His frosting, his cakes, it's delicious.
He is really talented. There is just no question. He's incredibly talented.
He's just wonderful. But most importantly, we love Benny and Ella because they're so cute.
It was an excellent party. So congratulations to Campbell. When you listen to us
very special.
week,
thank you, everyone.
By next week, she will be a high school graduate. It's very
on
exciting.
to the Ohio State University.
When my little brother graduated from high school and we were like, you're a high school graduate. He was so cocky. And he was like, it's the first of many graduations. Oh. That's what he told us.
Wait, this is Ryan?
Yeah, of course. How did you know? And
Ryan
it was
fancy.
And it was. He's done very well, but like,
there
it is
goes
kind
Campbell.
of funny.
Oh my gosh, Campbell.
You're bringing
seriously?
it to her in the cup. So I have to tell a quick funny story this is totally not related, but I found this out today and I thought this would be something funny to share on our podcast. So my son, Sam, he is my typical middle kid. Like, he is super independent. He kind of does his own thing. He's very, very smart. So we joke, my husband and I joke that if you give this kid a Costco membership and an air fryer, he could live independently for the rest of his life. So we're talking today and he gets so angry with me because whenever I make things in the air fryer, I don't set a timer. I just like put it on and I'm like, check it. And he's like, you're burning it. You're ruining it. I'm like, it's
he's
fine.
An engineer.
Correct. His brain doesn't work that way. And
time.
my brain is like,
he's
type,
like our Sam.
Totally type B. I'm like, meh, it's fine. Like, whatever. Like, that's just who I am.
I'm type A though.
You are type A, but I am totally type B. And I'm like, it's fine. Whatever, And so he gets so angry. So today I was making him some chicken nuggets in the air fryer and some French fries. And he like lost his mind on me. And so anyways, the French fries come out. I have a bite. And I'm like, dude, they're not even like all the way done. And you were freaking out for no reason. And he's like, well, you didn't follow my recipe. And I'm like, what do you mean your recipe? He's like, on the shared note. And I'm like, I have genuinely no idea what you're talking about. He's like, Mom, like a year ago, I made the shared note. I sent it in our family group chat. Like, you're on it. And I'm like, I'm not on it. So I like look at my notes. There's nothing. He resends it to me. Apparently, I never accepted this. So I just have to tell you, there is a shared note in our household. Sam's cooking recipes. And it says, don't question my methods. That's like the first thing it says. Chicken nuggets, air fry 8 minutes at 375 degrees in one basket. Air fry 9 minutes at 375 if you're using two baskets. Mozzarella sticks, air fry 4 minutes at 375 in one basket. Air fry 6
How
minutes.
stupid do you feel?
He is insane with the
This is our Sam.
Yes, like he has recipes for. Oh, we have a guest, guys, but she has to wait 1 minute.
Fries, ramen,
Fries,
Stouffer's?
ramen,
What do you buy at Stouffer's?
I buy them Stouffer's mac and cheese. That's what he's
What?
talking about. He loves, my kids eat Stouffer's mac and cheese before sports. That's like Joey before football practice.
That's like no homemade.
Correct. It's his favorite thing is to eat a Stouffer's mac and
Kraft?
cheese. Kraft mac and cheese.
Popcorn.
So
We got a
Kraft
long
it's on
popcorn.
the box, but don't forget water because one time Olivia did Easy Mac in the microwave and didn't put water in and she nearly burned the house down. It was like not
My
that
kids probably don't even know what it's like to make like
any of these.
things.
Right. Then the best is popcorn, and it has like a hole. Put popcorn in the microwave and press the popcorn button. Open it very slightly and shake it over the trash to get all the kernels out. Dump into a bowl and put a heart attack amount of salt on
This
top.
is Campbell's boyfriend right here.
Then sprinkle the butter seasoning on top also, but not very much. Give it a good shake to mix. Like he has a full,
Aw,
he basically
I
has a
love
cookbook.
Sam.
He basically has a cookbook in my shared
Aw.
notes, and I had no idea that this existed.
You're a terrible mother.
And he lost his mind on me because apparently I don't make the air fryer correctly. And he's like, Mom,
But he
it's
knows.
on the notes.
And you were
It's a
worried
shared
about him
note.
the other night taking things out of the oven for the
Yeah,
frozen pizza.
He apparently is fine. So I just wanted
Sam,
you all
add
to know
the
that.
frozen pizza directions to
He
your
should
shared
because
note.
apparently I was worried that he was going to
So
burn himself.
I just love like Sam and Campbell because they're very similar, even though Campbell's not.
Campbell, I don't see you writing a cookbook in your parents' notes.
No, but she's making the cookies. But the like, I love that they do things together, like go drop off the dry cleaning.
They run
and, like,
errands.
They run errands together. It's so nice.
Okay, so we have a special guest
We do
with us
have a
right now.
She's also a West G
This is a-
2026
I
graduate.
was going to say a West G
Whoop,
grad, but she's
whoop,
not quite a grad just yet.
Thursday.
So this is our friend Angelina.
Hi, Angie.
Wait, Angie, what were you? You were this year's, were you homecoming queen? Were you prom?
So no,
was on the
I
court.
was on
You
the
were
court.
You were on the court for both?
But she also runs the social
This
media.
is, okay, this is like her claim to fame.
It's
And
pretty impressive.
we found out tonight, I already knew this.
Oh yeah, we
But
did know
she
this. You gotta talk
shared
into the mic.
she shared tonight that she is bequeathing the
It's a terrible word.
I hate it 'cause it makes
Why'd
me
you use it? I know. Don't even say it. Okay, don't say it. Damn it.
so bad, so inappropriate. Jane, don't listen.
That's my mother.
I know that's her mom to listen.
Well, I'm giving the
She's
account
giving the account. Go
to
ahead.
Olivia Tracy.
But not to Jack Patterson.
Just to Olivia.
Okay, but
We all know.
what do you guys?
You don't
say?
have to justify
You
it.
don't have to Jack. Jack's my son. It's okay.
Like I don't.
Jack
know.
will provide content. Olivia
Right.
So
will
I
deliver.
think
Right.
that's Olivia has. So Olivia has zero shame. Like nothing embarrasses her. Like to a fault. Like she probably
your
should be
daughter.
more
Right.
embarrassed.
Which
at
I
things.
need. I need
Right.
that.
She has zero sense of embarrassment. So Jack can give her the content and she will
Exactly.
deliver the content.
And I think also a big part of the account is how aesthetic it is. Like it's
Oh,
funny, but
geez,
it's
stop.
aesthetic. No. But that's a huge aspect, and
We-
Olivia will keep that maintained.
We were at the Guardians game last night and we walk out and Olivia's like, look at the sunset. It's so aesthetic.
So
I'm like,
aesthetic,
please
exactly.
stop. Please
Exactly.
stop
You
using
have to
this
make
word.
Campbell's like, look at my cookies. They
They're
rose perfectly and
they're
they're light
so
brown.
aesthetic.
Nobody
They're
can
so
see them when I deliver them at the pool in the dark.
Listen,
Poor
the word
Campbell.
aesthetic is overly used by this generation, but I
Agreed.
love it. I
Agreed.
really love it.
So Angelina, tell us. So like, there's some really fun
You're-
things about you.
I think
Whoops,
you
am I
just
hitting
played
the
a sound.
buttons? Oh.
Gosh.
No, I didn't. I didn't
Okay.
play. So there's some really fun things about Angelina. So Angelina is on the lacrosse team too.
Mhm. She's the goalie.
Oh,
she's
she's
like
the goalie.
best-
She's-
basically best in the state, in
She's
case
state
anyone's
ranked,
wondering.
State
Oh,
ranked.
yeah.
Going to University of Dayton, majoring in nursing, right?
Pre-med.
Pre-med. Pre-med.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That's why pre-med,
Yeah,
not nursing. But the fun thing is that your parents were born in Egypt, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you are Egyptian, and your senior pictures were taken where?
At the pyramids.
Like, how cool is that?
I mean, when I tell you, like, I'm like,
Like,
oh my
I
gosh.
can pretty much guarantee you no other West
No
G
other-
grad in like the
or
history
anywhere. I don't
of
feel like
West
anywhere.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. Like, that's pretty
And her
neat.
mom is so nice. I don't know your dad as much as I know your mom, but your mom is so kind and
Oh my
sweet.
gosh.
I just think that that's pretty neat. Like, anytime you can like do something.
I mean,
that's,
they're
like, so different and so
amazing.
part of your heritage. Like, I think
I know.
that's really really
and my
cool.
parents really loved it because like
That
it
probably
incor-
meant a lot to
Yeah,
them.
it
yeah,
did,
for
yeah,
sure.
that's
Yeah.
really really neat. So Angelina's leaving us. She's going to Dayton, but so I think Olivia might have like a little bit of like a heart attack.
I'm
but
sad. I don't want to leave them.
You're gonna have the time of your life.
But
It's gonna be the best experience of your life.
Like it's gonna be. As I told you before, like you guys are gonna graduate on Thursday, and like the whole world is ahead of you.
Yeah.
Like it's so exciting.
Like it's so cliche to think about it at this time of year when you hear that like 100 times, but it really is. Like you can go in any direction. Like this is like your opportunity to do whatever you want. Like you can travel, you can do, I don't know, there's just so many opportunities. Like this is your time. So you guys should really enjoy it.
And you're fluent in what?
Arabic.
So can you say something like in Arabic for
The
us?
kids
'Cause
were
it'll be
trying to
so
get her to say swear words.
Think
so
of like
don't say
saying
swear
like
words.
I love Kristen and Danna.
Okay. Anna Beheb, Kristin, and Danna.
I love that.
Oh, that's so good.
We're kind of a big deal.
For sure. Our ratings are going through the roof.
Just right now, they just skyrocketed. Maybe we'll get someone to sponsor us. Still don't have anyone.
So in Egypt, when you go back to Egypt to visit your family, so your grandparents are there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what is your like most favorite food in Egypt?
Oh my gosh, there's so many, but kosher is a really good one. So it's kind of like Egyptian Chipotle. So it's like rice, tomato sauce, chickpeas, dried onions, like so
I don't
many.
even
Oh my gosh.
know Egyptian food.
What
I
is
know.
Egyptian food?
You
Really?
should open an Egyptian restaurant
should.
because that's like not a thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of like desserts. I feel like desserts are like Dubai chocolate. I've had Dubai
Oh,
chocolate
your whole
since I
life?
was
You're like, this is not new.
Yeah, this is not new. But like a lot of desserts, like there's also like stuffed grape leaves. Oh my gosh, so good, so good.
That's kind of sort of Greek.
Yeah, it is. But my mom makes it all the time, and that's what I really like is that my mom makes like Egyptian dinners, like so it's nice.
How often do your parents go back?
So we have like houses down there. So my dad
Down
goes
there. That's like down south.
Right.
In Ohio.
She's acting
over
like
in Egypt.
she's like in North Carolina. Like, no, ma'am.
So yeah, we have houses. So my dad like takes care of them and stuff, and he like sells them or not sells them, but he lets people like stay in them and stuff. So he goes pretty much like
So that means we have a place to stay in Egypt.
yeah.
Like we
No,
should go.
seriously.
We should go to Egypt.
Yeah.
We're going to the pyramids.
Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, he just goes like in January and then in the winter. But then like we'll go as like a family in the summer or like as a family in the winter. So like,
What is your favorite tradition that your parents have instilled upon you? Like as like growing up in America, but still being tied to your Egyptian heritage.
Not so much a tradition. Like I just feel like them making sure that I know my culture and like making us like go to Egypt and see how different it is and how privileged we are. Like I think
Do you feel that you're privileged living here?
most definitely.
That's great.
Because like seeing how like it's just like sad kind of the way that people live down there and how much we are able to like help them and just here it's just like we take things for granted.
Yeah.
That people, don't.
Wait, were you born here or were you born
Yeah,
there?
I was born here.
You were born here.
But yeah.
I think that's pretty
I think that's great because you have seen both. And I feel like that's really important. Like being Egyptian, living in America, and like going to tour, like you've been able to have the privilege to go back.
that's
That's so special.
Credit to your parents
Your
for
parents
like,
have done
like
a really
incorporating
nice
that.
job.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And I feel like your heritage and your upbringing is so important for you to
Most
continue. So
definitely.
you have great parents. And I love your mom again. Like your mom is. So Angelina, the reason I know her mom, and I don't really know her mom, but Angelina's mom and I were the two moms that didn't realize we were supposed to bring flowers to like go cross like senior night. I'm like, oh, I didn't know. And she's like, I didn't know either. And like one of the other moms, Jenna's mom and dad, they're like, yeah, we didn't know either. And so they sent their son to go get flowers. I'm like, wait, Parker is like in town and maybe he could stop and get flowers because there were going to be 3 of you without flowers and we didn't feel so bad.
Start a trend.
And then when Jackson's parents like sent their son to go get flowers, I'm like, well, that just leaves like Angelina and Parker without flowers. So Parker stopped to get flowers. So, or Angelina and Campbell
Do you have
without flowers.
siblings?
Yeah, I have an older brother, Anthony, and a younger sister.
Oh, I didn't know you had a brother.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's turning 21 this summer, and he goes to Cleveland State, and he's majoring in architecture, and then he's gonna go to New York after this. And like,
Good for him.
yeah, he's graduating next year. So
That's exciting. I didn't know
Yeah.
you have a brother. 3 of you.
Yep.
That's exciting. Fun. Okay. We have way gone over in time, but
Angelina,
So
thank you
sorry.
for hanging
Angelina,
with
thanks
us.
for being a special guest and for for coming out of the pool to hang
She's
with
literally
us.
like in a bathing suit right now.
All right. Bye, guys. Love you.
So that was
Bye.
very special. That was nice. So Westy tribute to the class of 2026. Next week they will have graduated and
This is it.
oh man. Okay.
All right,
Here we
guys.
go. But the only reason that you should have to cry when you're a parent of a graduating senior, you know what it is?
What?
When you're chopping all the onions for the graduation party. Until next time, friends, we're Mismatched.